pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm going to ask that we keep the Lamon family in our thoughts and prayers, and we're going to take a moment of silence, please.
Roll call, Corinne.
Counselor Heising?
Here.
Counselor Tiarena?
Here.
Counselor Schneider?
Here.
Council President Chamberlain?
Here.
We have 4 members present. We have a quorum.
Yay, thank you guys. All right, council has had time to review the prior meeting's minutes. No questions, can we get a motion to pass?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion to approve the prior meeting minutes moved by Counselor Heising and seconded by Counselor Tiarena. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Okay, if council permits, I would like to move the meeting to committee reports before we do the individual addressing council, so that Councilor Tiarena can get to his ball game. Is that all right?
I'm good with that. Shane?
I'm gonna give that some thought. Of course.
Okay, all righty. So what we have on our committee reports first is Personnel Committee meeting.
All right, Personnel Committee, we covered a lot of ground on June 4. The main topic was job descriptions of a variety of different positions within the city, specifically the utility clerk, the administrative assistant, I think to the mayor, fire chief, executive assistant, and assistant director of finance, and paramedic and EMS coordinator. A lot of this meeting was led by our contracted HR guru, Michelle Wing. She was kind enough to provide us some updates in those job descriptions to clean things up largely, not too many significant changes to those descriptions. But as a committee, we did make a recommendation to accept the proposed changes to the utility clerk, administrative assistant, fire chief, executive assistant, assistant director of finance, and the paramedic and EMS coordinator. We did ask that she spend a little more time on which was, there's one that we kicked back to her.
Utility clerk?
Utility.
I don't know, was it just
Was
because
it
of the percentages?
administration?
She had to do a point analysis, a point factor analysis to come up with a pay scale. I thought we kicked one back to her.
That's utility.
That's utility clerk. So tonight, the only thing that we're entertaining is a recommendation for everything I listed minus utility clerk. She's gonna come back to us with some utility clerk information. Keith Torbett provided us with some job description changes for a construction maintenance worker and a working foreman. And we made a recommendation to accept those changes as proposed by Keith Torbett. So tonight, a couple recommendations for council to entertain.
And council has seen those changes, Shane?
I think they're included in the packet, yes, maybe, no?
I didn't see
No.
it.
I was just wondering, because honestly, I don't think I've seen all of them.
Foreman is misspelled, there should be an
Noted.
Maybe we could agree to them pending and have no problems.
Or we just not move on the recommendations,
Just wait.
have our clerk give those proposed changes to other council members and entertain it 2 weeks down the road. Is that right with you, Mayor?
That's
E.
absolutely fine. I
mean, they've been wrong for a long time, right? So I don't know that a couple weeks.
I
is
just
gonna
wondered
make
the
too big of a
construction
difference.
maintenance worker changes and things like that. Keith, I don't think I've seen that, have I?
Yeah, there was one line in the construction maintenance worker that should have been in the working foreman. It was about the inspection of contract work. That's in the working foreman's job. It was misplaced there by Clemens and Nelson. We adjusted it, but we cannot find where it ever went to the personnel committee for a recommendation.
Right, right.
It's already been adjusted in the thing. We just want to make sure it's cleaned up,
That
that
discussion.
everyone's made aware of.
Okay.
So I think we'll just take a pause on the personnel committee recommendations, allow some information to be distributed and take this up 2 weeks down the road.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Okay, And then, let's see, what did we have after that? That was it? Personnel?
Yeah.
All right, easy week. Now we will move back up to Jerry Smith, who has come in to give an award for the hybrid beacon. Jerry, would you like to come forward?
Sure. Where do you want me?
Right there is fine.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Back in 2018, 3 members from our Lions Club came to the council in regard to the crossing at Choop Avenue and the bike and walking trail. And our request was for a stoplight. Well, what you don't know, you don't know. And since it's a state route, only the state decides those things. So at that time, Keith was police chief, and we worked with him in that regard. It turns out that one of our members, Christy Shadbolt, was also employed at ODOT. And so he was able to give us some information regarding grants that you might be able to use to eventually get something so we could get people to stop when we want them to stop. And over the years, that has transpired primarily because Keith has stayed with it. And so tonight I'm here to present him with a presidential certificate from the Lions Club International. So Keith, if you want to walk up here.
Wow.
You're not as old as me.
Listen to your elders, Keith.
Yes, sir.
You did the work after it was on your plate.
You threw the ball. I just ran with it as best as I could to get it to the end zone.
Well, you did a great job. That's a great asset that we have out there. And even though we don't think too much about it, it's going to save lives.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And so for that, I'm very happy to present you with a certificate of appreciation from our international president, Fabrício Oliveira from Brazil. This certificate is the 4th highest award you can get from Lions Club International.
So I am honored.
Wow.
So,
Nice.
you done breaking your cameras? Okay,
Thank you, Chair.
you bet.
Thank you for that recognition for Keith, because he did work hard and he took a lot of grief. When is it going to happen? And he kept with it, like you said. He was very determined. It's nice to see it being used.
Maybe only 2 or 3 more times will I ever have to say hybrid.
Hybrid.
All right. Okay, moving on. We have a small department head here. Fire chief and the police chief are both gone. So Keith, what do you have for us?
Just a few updates. If you've seen on the bike trail where we're putting in that little pad on at Fulton Street, that's going to be for a water fountain there. There was a new water access put in there so that we could put that water fountain in. We're also updating one at South Park, a more robust one that hopefully will not be vandalized, and it's easy to winterproof so that we just have to drain it down and it's good to go. We're also looking at, if these work, to possibly put a couple more in a few other parks so that we have access, where we have access to water.
So are those going to be just like a fountain, or can it be like you put your bottle under it like the airports have?
I don't know if you can if it's got a bottle filler on it, but it will be
Depends on the pressure.
a water fountain, and I believe there's also where you can get water for your pets, I believe.
Oh, good.
Oh, cool.
Other than that, we met Friday with Triotech. We're going to be presenting some stuff to the park board as far as surveillance for the bathrooms at Homecoming, as well as possibly updating the ones at Rear. Homecoming is probably doable this year. Rear may be down the road since we already have cameras there, because it's a little more costly. update on that, so. But we will take those in front of them, and Brandon, I gave you the sign that we found for
Nice.
the pet waste. We're gonna put those at all the stations, just to let people know there's an actual reason that we want you to clean up after your pet, other than it just being unsightly, that it does prevent disease
Yeah.
within the animals. So.
You did say that you are gonna put another container up for
Yes,
the bags.
looking to put one right around the Idakey Street. It'd be like adding a third one along the trail. We've also got some ideas as far as remote cameras, if the problem continues to persist. We found that at homecoming, I think the mentioning of it has lessened the problem. We don't have as much dog waste as we had to pick up and clean up. So it is showing some improvement for
So
us.
it's not taking 8 hours to clean it?
No, it's not.
I really hope that there's some self-policing, really. I mean, when it comes down to it, the citizens just look out for, because it's a nice accommodation, and that's our only dog-friendly park, and I'd hate for that to go away. So,
Mhm.
yeah,
And those who do utilize it correctly, like you said, maybe they will,
right.
voice an opinion and pick it up.
Right.
Would be nice, so.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing good things, and hopefully we can keep going, because I have talked to other mayors and other villages and stuff, and they have the same problems. They just shut their parks down, at dusk, and it's like, you don't want to, you want the kids to be able to play, not have to shut it down at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock.
Right.
So it's kind of nice. Sometimes that doesn't help. Okay, and do you have any nice things
I
to say?
have
Yeah,
no
Stephen.
words or comments.
We have updates on the Glenwood assessment.
Mr. Waters. I will defer to him on his return.
Not even an update about the trail, Steve?
That's a staple.
Boy,
Every-
he must have really been in a hurry.
I got his email at 5 o'clock on Saturday.
Oh, same as me. Okay. Alrighty, thanks. Anybody got any questions for him? All right, let's keep moving so Brandon can leave. We have nothing on legislation. And under new business, I just seen that the Homecoming put out their Facebook page stating there will not be a ride company this year, but they are going to have other events for families and kids. So hopefully Wauseon will
I did want to
grasp
say
that.
something about that. So White House did their cherry blossom thing. That was a
Mhm.
3-day event,
Mhm.
and they had rides and that type of stuff. And we reached out to that company or talked to them to see if
They were
they-
available?
Yeah, available or able to
And
bring
were they?
something. Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
I'm asking
Yeah.
whoever oversees that. I don't know.
That, you could get a hold of, what's his name? Cutzley. I can't think of his
Doug.
first name. Doug.
Doug?
Doug Cutzley or his sister Jody. But,
I tell you what,
It takes a long time.
reading that thread, it looked like people were making suggestions, and every suggestion, the homecoming committee said, we tried, you know.
Yeah, that's
so-
kind of what I.
they
Right.
kind of
My
lucked
wife
out
saw.
last year of getting that ride company, which was really good, but they were not available this year. Kind of like our fireworks, you
I guess
know?
I felt like after reading the letter, they did exhaust all the resources that day, so I
You
don't
need
know
to
that-
get in a rotation a couple years earlier. And,
Right.
and what we used to do is we used to split a company up between Wauseon and Delta, and they don't do that anymore as well. And they want like 3 days instead of 2 days, and it's different. And
They're getting to where they don't even want 3 days.
No, they
Right,
want
they
a
want
week.
They want
Yeah.
more time to
Yeah.
come in, set up, and leave
Yeah.
them set up.
I know when we used to have it later on, they would even split with Lucas County when they had their fair, because it
Oh,
was
wow.
small, and they would bring some of them over, but they have done a lot, and it would be nice if they could find a group somewhere that they can start that rotation again. Maybe they will.
Maybe
If I had a
people will
golf
be
cart,
pleasantly
give them a
surprised
start.
Maybe they'll like
about what
it.
they come up with,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I like the games idea, the cornhole
Yeah.
contest, I might check that one out. Okay, anybody else, new business, old business?
I just want to say I saw that the chamber is hiring, and that would
Mhm.
be, guess the further that goes, the better.
Yes.
As far as, calling for the public to send us their best.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Sarah. So if nothing else, wow, I know we're gonna make it. I need a motion for the approval of the
I'll
bills.
make that motion.
Second?
Motion to approve and pay the bills as presented, moved by Counselor Schneider and seconded by Council President Chamberlain. Any discussion? Counselor Schneider?
Yes.
Council President Chamberlain?
Yes.
Counselor Tiarena?
Yes.
Counselor Heising?
Yes.
4 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Okay. Need a motion
Adjourn.
for adjournment.
Let's give it some thought.
Think about it.
I'll second.
Motion to adjourn, moved by Counselor Tiarena,